Brothers and sisters, Namaste. Warm greetings from Sri Balaji Vidyapith, popularly referred to as SBV. I am delighted to meet you all through Channel One. I thank you for your continuous support for Channel One video series. Today, we are going to address a very relevant topic, COVID appropriate behavior or CAB. According to scientists, the country is facing the second wave of COVID-19 of late, with a surge in the number of cases during the monsoon. The timing of the peak will depend on India's ability to follow preventive actions and the extent to which the infection spreads once the implemented restrictions are relaxed. However, once the lockdown is lifted, it will leave many people vulnerable to infection as they begin to venture out again. This is because the virus was only contained and not treated. Once we return to normal activity levels, there is a chance that the infection may begin to rise again. Some researchers believe the second wave of the 1918 Spanish flu outbreak was brought about by a mutation that once again made the virus unrecognizable to most people's immune systems. Another important variable is the movement of the virus to populations that have not been exposed before and don't have immunity. COVID appropriate behavior has many important components that include maintaining physical distancing, wearing reusable handmade face cover or masks always, avoiding touching of eyes, nose and mouth, washing hands frequently and thoroughly, maintaining respiratory hygiene, avoiding unnecessary travel, not discriminating against anyone, not circulating social media posts which carry unverified or negative information, discouraging crowd, thereby encouraging safety and greeting without physical contact. It also includes to seek information on COVID-19 from credible sources, to seek psychosocial support for any stress or anxiety, call National Toll-Free Helpline 1075 or state helpline numbers for any queries, regularly cleaning and disinfecting frequently touched surfaces, and not to spit in the open. Recent research showed a significantly low risk of viral transmission by maintaining a physical distance of 1 meter or more. Mask and eye protection use also resulted in a large reduction in the risk of infection. Additionally, the use of masks by all medical workers was a key component to successfully combat COVID-19 and may have reduced fear and anxiety. High uptake and compliance of these traditional practices of infection control, including wearing mask, hand hygiene, and social distancing, were associated with a noticeable decrease in the number of cases of infection during the COVID-19 pandemic. Physical distancing, increased diagnostic capacity, and extensive contact tracing and quarantine controls have allowed flattening the epidemic curve. Social distancing is highly effective at curbing the epidemic of an emerging infectious disease, for which only conservative pharmaceutical interventions are available. Proactive participation of the general public and suitable government policies are essential. Susceptible individuals need to be conscious of the disease risk and adhere to the relevant prevention guidelines. Seeking out COVID-19 related information from credible sources lead to proper adherence of other COVID appropriate behavior and reduce the disease transmission.
Hi everybody, I am Dr. Sitesh Ghosh, Dean in charge, Mahatma Gandhi Medical College. By norm, COVID appropriate behavior known as CAB need to be followed everywhere and by all, no exception to the medical college. Moreover, it should be followed more strictly in medical campus. The reason being, students need to visit hospital for their clinical training, which is frequently visited by sick people. Besides, they may come in contact with people who are asymptomatic but infectious. Considering the worsening situation of the COVID pandemic, it is important to develop strategies to implement CAV in college campus and hostel as well. Not only we should increase the awareness but also emphasize on its implementation in various forms. Display of CAV related posters at various strategic points of college and hospital, even in each room of the hostel, have been proposed. CAV can be discussed with the students by the faculty at the beginning of each class. Students can be encouraged to participate in various creative activities such as role play and poster competitions. A detailed discussion on implementation of CAV was conducted in MGMCRI. A standard operating protocol was prepared based on the national guidelines, which has been circulated among the students. The large group theory classes were converted into online classes. Clinical classes were conducted in small group with 15 to 16 students per batch in staggered manner. It was decided to monitor the students' activity and movement in the hostel through CCTV footage. Outdoor games that involves large number of students were cancelled. Dining areas of the hostel were decongested following the physical distancing norm. Hostel wardens, mess manager and security in charges were given responsibility to monitor CAB compliance in the hostel, mess and the campus respectively. Challenges that we faced for these implementations were presence of large number of students in the campus, inadequate space in classroom to maintain social distancing, presence of day scholars who were coming to the college using the local transport. Moreover, non-compliance of CAB not due to the lack of awareness or knowledge but simply careless. We are trying our best in facing these challenges and we hope to ensure uniform COVID appropriate behavior throughout the SBB campus. Thank you.
Good morning all. I am Dr. Abhijit Boratne, Professor and Head Department of Community Medicine at MGMCRI Pondicherry. Here I am going to talk on public health perspective of COVID appropriate behavior. As you all know that we have COVID pandemic which is going on, and for that adoption of COVID appropriate behavior is the best way to stop the transmission of virus and its variant. Stringent implementation of public health and the social measures are also required to stop the transmission of the viruses regardless the lockdowns, and thus efforts of testing, tracing, treatment and isolating the people are very much important for the COVID-19 pandemic. At the same time, communities also are supposed to follow the COVID appropriate behavior, that is respiratory etiquettes, hand washing with soap and water, and social distancing. Now, if you see that public health experts, they can also play a very important role in adopting and implementation of the COVID appropriate behavior. It is critical to improve the awareness and the preparedness of a targeted community members, that is like they are less educated. So, we need to design special educational intervention for this population so that they can aware about the COVID appropriate behavior. There is a need of using the innovative local strategies to improve the awareness about COVID-19 and its prevention and control measures in order to meet its elimination goal. Profound knowledge supports the optimistic attitude and appropriate practices at workplace, which will also bring down the chances of infections. The sensitization on protection and protection measures by the public health experts also are needed so that the community can adapt easily to this COVID appropriate behavior. There are different strategies to promote COVID appropriate behavior in the community. Like audio IC, we can record the messages, pre-recorded messages with the help of social workers and healthcare team members, and these messages can be played at different places in the villages, in the community, wherever it is possible. We can also have the active screening, door-to-door screening for COVID-19 patients. At the same time, we can also impart the health education to the people about the COVID appropriate behavior. Same time, we can also have the Zoom meeting sessions to reach the larger population in the community. Sri Balaji Vidyapith, we have also contributed for the COVID appropriate behavior prevention measures for the COVID-19, such as teleconsultation in the form of awareness program on COVID-19 as well as the child health. We also have done the health awareness activity at the industrial estates. We also have done the continuous screening at the toll booth for the passengers which are traveling from one state to other. And we are also part of the emergency operating control room activity at IDSP Kadlur. Here I would like to mention few COVID appropriate behavior which can be practiced at the public places. One should wear the mask and on the nose and mouth all the time whenever they are in a public space like train and in airports and station. Before you use any transportation, you should wash with your hand with soap and water, and otherwise you can also use the hand sanitizer which is having the 60% or above alcohol content, and repeat the same thing when you are reaching to the destination. We should wear the mask over the mouth and nose all the time, and if someone is sneezing or coughing, they should use the tissue paper that should be discarded into the dustbin properly, and immediately after that they can wash the hands with soap and water. They can also improve the ventilation when they are traveling into the car by opening the windows. Otherwise they can have the AC put on the non-circulation mode. We can also avoid touching to the different parts of the vehicle like handle, window or windows repeatedly. We can also use the touchless payment mode wherever it is possible, and we can refrain from eating and drinking of anything when we are sharing the vehicles at any time. This is all about from the COVID appropriate behavior. Thank you.
The successful implementation of public health and social measures depends on the adequate availability of resources, which include medical equipment, personnel and finance. Few challenges we face in promotion of CAB include ensuring safety commitment from public, safety culture among the public, strict enforcement of World Health Organization regulations and recommendations, resource limitations in implementing public health and social measures, limited medical facilities at community level, restriction of door-to-door services during the quarantine period, communication gap between health advisors and public, and above all, stigmatization. Promotion of CAB requires large-scale behavior changes and places significant psychological burden on individuals. Insights from social and behavioral sciences can be used to help align human behavior with the recommendations of epidemiologists and public health experts. Further, promotion of CAB needs locally innovative practices in resource-limited settings, ultimately leading to Atmanirbhar Bharat. Certain strategies which could be followed include installing easily accessible hand washing or sanitizing stations in public areas, making mask wearing instantly gratifying by promoting fashionable masks or masks with sports team logos or other identify decorations that make them more acceptable. Encouraging individuals to keep masks by their front door so that they associate putting their masks on with putting on their footwear. Identifying alternative behaviors such as Vanakkam, Namaste, waving instead of shaking hands during greeting one another. Using messages such as maintain at least 6 feet of separation from others instead of socially distance. Evidence from research topics relevant to pandemic, including work on navigating threats, social and cultural influences on behavior, science communication, moral decision making, leadership and stress and coping needs to be discussed at various levels such as the community, at frontline, in administration and research. SBV is proud to share that yet another patent filed by SBV in the year 2020 has been granted by Indian Patent Office. SBV MIPTEC, in liaison with Rajiv Gandhi College of Engineering and Technology, has developed the prototype of steel palladi impregnated in the steel feeding bottle. I congratulate the inventors. Dr. Haris Fazlur Rahman, Assistant Professor, Department of Pediatrics, Mahatma Gandhi Medical College and Research Institute. Dr. Sandel, Dr. David Livingstone, Dr. Shiva Shakti, professors at Indira Gandhi Institute of Dental Science. Mr. Kishore, Miss Glory Sahana, Miss Devida, and Miss Shiva Shankari, biomedical engineering students of Rajiv Gandhi College of Engineering and Technology. I urge the members of SBV to take this as an inspiration to innovate in their respective fields. I wish you the best of health. Do remember to continue practicing physical distancing, wearing masks, and personal hygiene. Stay safe. God bless you. Jai Hind.